Taylor Swift's dad is being called out for the two words he said to her immediately after she stepped off stage at the last ever Eras show. Not even like congratulations? As you probably know, earlier this month, Taylor Swift lifted the lid on her record-breaking Eras tour in a docuseries for Disney Plus called The End of an Era. The 6-episode series took viewers behind the scenes of the star's mammoth 149-date, 21-month tour, which was widely lauded as both a cultural phenomenon and a huge career milestone for Taylor. IT undoubtedly cemented Taylor's position as one of the most successful people on the planet right now, catapulting her to new, unprecedented heights within the music industry. And all the above is why people have been left hugely disappointed by the two words that Taylor's dad, Scott Swift, was overheard saying to his superstar daughter within seconds of her stepping off the stage at the last ever dating tour. Throughout the final episode of The End of an Era, Taylor reflected on how emotional she was that everything was coming to an end and told her loved ones that she was struggling to wrap her head around how the last show was going to feel for both herself and the entire crew. The docuseries cameras were on hand to capture exactly how the last show unfolded in December 2024, and when Taylor came off stage for the last time, her family was on hand to offer their support, with Taylor making a beeline for her younger brother, Austin, who enveloped her in a huge hug. While Austin didn't speak, he appeared visibly emotional as he buried his head into his big sister's shoulder. Taylor then made her way over to her parents, and as she went to hug her dad, he said to her, "Chiefs won," in reference to Travis Kelce's football team, the Kansas City Chiefs, who were playing a game while Taylor was performing that in response to her dad. Taylor laughed awkwardly before saying, "It's been such a good day," and hugging her mom, Andrea Swift, and the whole thing has seriously rubbed fans the wrong way, with a popular Taylor update account tweeting the clip alongside the caption, Taylor Swift wraps up the biggest tour in history, Scott. Chiefs won. One quote tweet that's been liked thousands of times simply responded, "That's fucking awful. I would have hit my dad," somebody else added. "My biggest career accomplishment, and the first thing your father says is something about your boyfriend's accomplishment. Not even like a congratulations?" Another user joked, while one more added, "Who gives fuck about Chiefs at that moment's goal?" Earlier in the episode, Scott and Taylor reflected on how her dating Travis had helped them bond, with Taylor watching the start of the game while wearing Chiefs merch before going out on stage. "I never thought that you and I would talk about sports in my life, ever," Taylor told Scott. "I mean, it hadn't happened by the time I was 32. I just kind of waited," Scott quipped in response. And while it's Scott who is facing the backlash this time, Taylor herself has come under scrutiny from fans for centering Travis in her hard-earned career since they started dating in June 2023, with Travis even joining her on stage for a skit at the Eras tour in London. Then in August of this year, Taylor used Travis's podcast that he shares with his brother, Jason Kelce, to announce her new album, The Life of a Showgirl, which came out in October. Shortly after this album's release, some fans claimed that the signed CDs they had ordered arrived with a second autograph scrawled across them. This was quickly matched to Travis. Needless to say, people were disappointed that Taylor would seemingly have her romantic partner partake in her career in this way, and also called her out for assuming that her fans would also be fans of the man she is in a relationship with. A popular tweet pointed out at the time, "PPL don't purchase signed things for a signature from the artist's fiancé." How much Taylor spoke about Travis during the promo tour for her album also raised eyebrows, especially when she said that she didn't want to do the 2026 Super Bowl halftime show because she is too locked into Travis's football season to want to be on the field during such a huge event in his industry. Referencing the signed CDs, the Scourse, one fan noted, "She doesn't want to sing at the Super Bowl because it's her boyfriend's space, but he can sign her work. Interesting." And the conversation erupted once again with The End of an Era, which prominently featured Travis, either by him literally being there or Taylor and her family talking about him. Taylor also repeatedly likened his career to her own, drawing comparisons between the fact that they both work in stadiums. One incredibly viral tweet read, "She's really turned the biggest tour of all time into a Travis Kelce propaganda, like seriously," while another user added, "Girl, you're way more than the man you're dating, Skull." Somebody else tweeted, "Making URBF a huge part of the doc about UR sold out history, making tour. Depressing."